Right, hi, I'm Jeremy from Four Horsemen, and today I'm going to show you the Norse heroes. Specifically, this is going to be a tutorial about how to play them, a little bit about what they do and what they add to the game. First off, in the game, you will get four different Norse heroes, so you can see them here in the screen. Hold one up here so you can see here is Scotty, right? This is Scotty. She's one of the Norse heroes, and they each do different things. The Norse start with very few followers. They've been asleep for a long time. I don't have as many followers. This is Christian and Greek heroes. They're not as popular. But in exchange, they get some really cool special abilities. For example, Scotty has the ability to actually prevent divinity loss. So she can prevent divinity loss. She's also very good at killing demons around the world. So that's kind of Scotty. You got Heimdall here. Heimdall. He is got some powers. He can actually prevent corruption. So instead of allowing people to take corruption, he can go ahead and prevent it. Freya actually can choose where demons spawn, so they don't. It's not random during the event phase, right? You can actually select where they go. That gives you a lot more control over the battle, over the board, manipulating where things are. And then finally, you have Thor. Thor's special ability is that he starts off as a ranged hero and just can can do a lot of different things. He's the ultimate ranged hero. He can blast demons with lightning from wherever they are, and in the end, he gets his mighty hammer and can hit things from far away, as well as close up. So those are the four heroes you get with the Norse expansion. Of course, you get the four bad guys. There's Fenrir and a few others, Loki. But the other thing that the Norse expansion adds is these rune stones. So these rune stones are kind of core to the rest of expansions. This is why I say this is the first expansion and the base game, and there are these white cubes. Okay, these white cubes, and you can't see them because they are clear. They go on your hero board whenever you collect them, just on your hero's picture. And so that I'd have two rune stones. Now the Norse hero, anybody can collect rune stones, right? They're not race specific. Anybody can collect them, but the Norse heroes use them on their powers. Everybody else can buy relics with an upkeep effect. So like Blood of Kvasir have in the sacrifice section some upkeep effect. That upkeep effect can be used when you play the card, and then every turn thereafter to trigger a powerful effect. And it's always optional if you want to use it. So if you use it, you have to do the whole thing. But if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. So for example, the Blood of Kvasir lets you gain a Zeal in exchange for one runestone. And so, you want to get these runestones to power these up. And the Norse expansion includes cards for both the Christian and Greek heroes as well to add the upkeep effect to them, so that everybody gets something in this pack. The bad guys in every expansion also get something, and in this case, they get these arc demons. So there's this arc demon mini that I have on the board. He looks like this, and these guys are designed to carry a cube on their head like this. So they each have their little hands, and he carries a cube around. This indicates the follower that you're going to have to sacrifice to kill the Archdemon and send him back to where he came from. Now, if you don't have the minis, that's fine too. You just put one of the cube colors on the board for what you of the demon you need. And to determine that, you just which cube you put, you roll the horseman dice, and it just counts over. So one would be a green cube, two would be a wisdom, zero would be a orange, and prestige would be the four. So you just put that cube on. The arc demons, though, are special. That you either have to have an arc demon symbol to kill them, or you can kill them for having three or -3 demons symbols on one icon. You can't split it up, so a -2 icon with a -1 icon won't actually kill a arc demon. They're a lot sturdier than that, but you have to have a -3, and they provide protection for the demons below them on the circle. So if they get spawned on, say, 4, then all the demons below 4 can't die until you can kill off this arc demon. So it becomes kind of tricky to eliminate them. All of the expansions are backwards compatible, so that you can play it on easier mode. This is the one I would not actually recommend. I just would add the expansion. It's pretty straightforward for most people. But if you do want to play with people who are not quite who don't want the Arc Demon because it's a little more trying to figure out what you kill, you keep the rune stones, you keep the upkeep, and then with the Arc Demons, every time you add an Arc Demon, you would just add, say, add 4 demons to the board instead. So, and that comes on these event cards, right? So the event cards now add arc demons that spawn when you drop. So for people who get this expansion, I'd recommend just taking, playing the base game first for a one or two games maybe, and then just mixing in the expansion events and adding the expansion relics. It doesn't add a ton of complexity, but it's pretty fun. Okay, so that's it for the Norse. They're a lot of fun. They had a lot of interesting elements and make you have to strategize a little bit more about those arc demons. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you have questions.